journey through Alkebulan. For those of you who don't know, my name is Mahogany. To all of my loyal subscribers, welcome back. To my new, hopefully new subscribers and my new viewers, welcome to Journey Through Alkebulan. So you guys, I need to let you guys know that I decided to start my my store, my mini supermarket in Dar. That is because there's a lot more foot traffic at this juncture in Dar. So it was just a better place for me to start my business. I still plan on opening a location in Arusha as soon as I can get this one off the ground and pull in some good revenue. Then I'll be able to open the location in Arusha. So I did need to let you guys know that. So we have been on this side, the Dar side. Sorry. So we've been on the Dar side, and we're in our new home, and it's beautiful. It's quiet. It's not in town, and I'm not going to give a home tour. I'm not. So yeah, I'm just keeping everything private at this juncture. So this video is about love on the continent. And since I have been in Tanzania, this is about, you know, how things have been, the love scene has been for me in Tanzania. I was engaged. Who knew? Why did you keep this from us, Mahogany? Because I wanted to. It was my business. So, yeah, I just, at the time, I just decided not to share the engagement because I wanted to see how things were going to progress. And so that engagement is no longer in existence. But I'm so happy that I had, you know, that experience. It was beautiful, you know, it had some beautiful time. There were some beautiful times and some beautiful experiences that I will cherish for the rest of my existence. But I'm not going to get into particulars as to why, you know, the engagement did not progress to a marriage. But I will say this, I did not start this new journey to engage in a relationship that mimicked some characteristics of previous unsuccessful relationships when I was outside of the continent. So yeah, it just didn't make any sense at all for me to come here and continue that dysfunctional pathology. I just refuse. So yeah, but the person who I was engaged to was not from Tanzania. He was from another part of Alkebulan, the western part of Alkebulan, and he happened to be here in Tanzania for quite some time. Prior to my arrival, he was already here. So yeah, so that's that. So, but prior to that engagement, there wasn't really a lot happening. As I told you all, I really am an introvert, and I can be somewhat of a homebody, but because I am a mother to a teenager, I am forced to, go out a lot more often than I used to. But I still have my moments too. You know, now that I just want to be out and about. Maybe I just, you know, want to go to the beach, or I want to explore. I love exploring. I do. So I have my moments where I just wanting to just, you know, explore. And I've always been one to move around, always. Even back in the West, I've lived in several states. And I would just, you know, that's what I felt like would be best for us, or something, you know, a state that I, you know, wanted to experience. And I would just, you know, gather our things and drive, get in my truck and go. So yeah, and that's one of the things I do miss. I do miss just being able to get in my own vehicle and go. And so I am building up the courage to drive here in and on the continent, whether it be here in Tanzania and other places that we plan on visiting. And we are planning on getting out, you know, of Tanzania for some time. It's time to go and continue the journey through Alkebulan. And so I'm working those things out now. I will take you guys along with us, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, so back to the love life. Prior to that, like I said, there wasn't much going on, because I really, when I did go out, I was just really going out to get the things that I needed, whether I was running to the market to get some food, or, you know, it's just going out for a specific purpose, going out shopping to get some things, or, you know, just going out and grabbing a bite to eat at a local restaurant. And there wasn't, you know, much happening or going on. Clearly. So, you know, yeah, it has been pretty quiet on regarding the love scene here. Prior to my engagement, and after the ending of that engagement, yeah, it hasn't been much going on. So I don't, you know, you guys, I don't go out to clubs or anything like that. I mean, at home, I would go out. You guys know that I'm from the nation's capital. I'm, you know, DC reared. We have our music. It's called go-go music. Sometime I'll do a video, because I do my workouts, my dance workouts to it. It was created in the District of Columbia. It is our music. It is the music that you know, that we move to, you know, that we flow to, that we connect with. It has a lot of, you know, percussion, but it has the keys, you know, it has the cowbell. Sorry, you guys. So it has a lot of, you know, percussion, and like I was saying, it has a lot of keys. It has the cowbell. You know, it has, you know, singers. It has rappers. It has, you know, a lead person, you know, who just continues to hype up the crowd. You know, it's the music that I truly love. So, you know, back at home, I would go to, well, when I was younger, in my heyday, I would go to, of course, we would call them go-go's. But I haven't been to one of those since probably since I was in my early 20s. So, yeah, I haven't been to one of those. I would say after I found out that I was going to become a mother, those days were over. However, I still love live music. I love jazz. I love R&B, especially 90s. It's just, it can't get no better. But I can't say that, because I also love my oldies but goodies. So, but yeah, we go out, and they would have all of these, you know, events back in the West, and that's something that I really, really miss, because, you know, I was on my grown and sexy then, you know, as we call it back in the West, you know, just grown up music, just with a couple of good girlfriends and guy friends, and we're just going out grooving, you know, maybe having a glass of wine for them. I'm a lightweight, pretty much don't drink that much, once in a blue Purple Moon. But yeah, just having good conversation, and dancing, and just enjoying the music. So, I mean, I really haven't had the opportunity to experience, those types of events here in Tanzania. And it's something that I wish that would start to happen, that whether it's those of us that are coming over, that we share that music and we share that talent and start to throw events, start to, have events that showcase our culture. So yeah, I don't get out much, and that's, I would say I don't think that that's the reason. I just, for me, I've always felt that whomever, my husband is, I will meet him wherever I am. So whether it's, whether I'm running to, the market to get some food, or running errands in general, if it's meant to be, our paths will cross at the right time. And I've always felt that way. So, yeah. I just, I can't really say what the love scene really looks like. Since I haven't experienced it here in Tanzania. However, I can say that I do know some diasporans that have met, getting a little tongue-tied, that have met some local sisters, local brothers, and they're hitting it off quite well. So it can happen. For those of you who are coming over and you are not, in a relationship. I have seen it happen. And it doesn't necessarily have to be with a local sister and brother. There are so many people here, so many of us coming, the diaspora. So there's so many of us coming from all walks of life, outside of the continent too, and we're all returning home. And so it's a possibility, just like, in my case, but hopefully it works out to the end, where you can meet someone and, have a beautiful, beautiful blossoming, relationship. I'm looking forward to, attending a wedding, involving, the diaspora and local, or maybe two diasporans that met here in Tanzania or on the continent. I just want to witness it. I thought that I would be able to participate in that and share it with you all with my ex-engagement, but it didn't work out. But in the near future, something's brewing, and when it does happen and it is the right person, I will be overjoyed to share that experience with you all. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So yeah, I just say, when you come, just be you. Just be you. Be you. Whatever your heart desires, you can create it inside of yourself. And you can attract it to yourself. So, yeah, it can happen anywhere, whether it's on the continent or off the continent. But I can say here, things are slowed down, and it's not so much of the hustle and the bustle all the time, or not even most of the time. You just really have time to reflect and to go within yourself and work out those kinks if need be. And we all need to do that, so that we can make sure that we're entering into these new relationships and experiences with, excuse me, you guys, that's my doorbell. That we're entering into these new experiences, without so much baggage, okay? All right, so that's it, you guys. Love is absolutely possible. you know, on the continent, just as it is anywhere. But I'd say here, you know, again, you just have more opportunity to really go inside yourself and prepare yourself for that new beautiful relationship. So with that being said, you guys, until next time, be good.